All right, I'm going to be going over comparing bits and pieces quiz 1 review. 1A says, my goal is to raise $50. If I've raised $10, what fraction of my goal have I met? Draw the scenario. So here I've got my goal is to raise $50. We always start at $0. And I've raised $10. What fraction of goal have I met? So if I do 50 and I want to divide it by 10, that is 5. So that means I've been divided into 5 sections, which means I make 4 lines. They're each worth $10. This is 0/5, 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and 5/5. So it says I've raised $10. What fraction of my goal have I met? Draw my scenario. So A, here's $10. The fraction I have met is 1/5, because I see that $10 also corresponds to 1/5. If I've earned $20 for doing chores, what fraction of my goal have I met now? So I had $10. I earned $20 more, so that means I've earned $30 total. And so I've now got 3/5 of my goal. What fraction more do I need to reach my goal? So here I am. We've decided that we've reached 3/5 of our goal. So if we want to reach our total goal, we need another 5th and another 5th. So that means we need 2 more 5ths. So I need 2/5 more to reach my goal, or $20 more to reach my goal. 2. Below is a number line with marks from 0 to 1. What should each mark be labeled? Okay, so we have 0 to 1, and then I find out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7/7. This is 1/7, 2/7, 3/7, 4/7, 5/7, 6/7, and 7/7. Name 3 fractions equivalent to the 4th mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4/7, and it wants 3 fractions that are equivalent to it. So I can just multiply the top and the bottom by the same number to get an equivalent fraction. So if I multiply 4 times 2, that gives me 8, and 7 times 2 is 14. I could choose to multiply the top by 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 7 times 3 is 21. I could choose to multiply the top by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 7 times 4 is 28. So there are 3 equivalent fractions to 4/7. There are lots of answers that you could have used. I just used 2, 3, and 4. All right. The classes at TPMS are racing to reach their goals. 6th grade has met 3/4 of their goal, and 7th grade has met 2/3 of their goal. Draw 2 sets of thermometers. One set will show how 3/4 can be more than 2/3, and the other set will show how 3/4 can be less than 2/3. Hint, their goals are not the same. All right, so we need to have 2 sets of thermometers. Here's one set, and here's another set. And we have 6th grade and 7th grade, 6th grade and 7th grade. And it says that 6th grade has met 3/4, so we know that we're going to have 6th grade is going to be broken into 4ths. And 7th grade has met 2/3. So if we talk about 3/4 and 2/3 in general, we know that 3/4 is a little bit bigger than 2/3. But depending on the goal, the amount of money actually raised could be more if for 2/3 than 3/4 if this goal is a lot higher than this goal. So the first set it wants us to show how 3/4 can be more than 2/3. So let's go ahead on the one where I want to show where the bigger fraction makes more money than the smaller fraction. I'll just set my goal to be the same number. Let's go with $100. That means 100 divided by 4 is going to be 25. So each of these is going to be $25 going all the way up to 100. And 100 divided by 3 is going to be $33 and a third. I'm going to say 33.33, and then 66.66. So in this case, 3/4 is $75, and 2/3 is $66.66, or 67 cents if you round it up. So in this case, 3/4 is more than 2/3. In this case, where I'm wanting to take the bigger fraction and make it look like it's less money than the smaller fraction, what I need to do is make this one's goal a lot higher. So let's say I choose for the 2/3, I'm going to pick a nice even number like 300 because that splits into the 3 very evenly. So we have, if I have 300 and I divide it by 3, I get 100, so each of these is worth $100. And let's go ahead and stay with the 100 here. The 100 is the goal for the 6th graders. So 100 divided by 4, that means each of these is worth $25. So I have 25, 50, 75, 100. All right, so again, we will look at the 75%. If 6th grade had reached 75%, 3/4, that would be $75. And the smaller fraction, 2/3, 2/3 of the 7th grade's goal of 300 is $200. So even though this fraction is smaller than this fraction, this one actually is creates more money because the goal is higher. And this one, the bigger fraction creates more money because the goal is the same. So if you're wanting to make a smaller fraction create more money, what you have to do is take the one that has the smaller fraction, and make the goal a lot bigger. And then it'll make the amount of money that you're wanting to make be a larger amount. All right, hope this was helpful. Come see me before the quiz if you need help before that. Thank you.